This has to be the worst car I've had so far. It is utterly disgusting. And the outside's not even the bad part. The inside is horrible, but it always didn't look like this. I have already cleaned out the trunk. Those 3 bags are just from the trunk alone. This is from the driver's side of the car. This is what the passenger side of the car looks like. This is what the back looks like. This is what the trunk looks like now after I cleaned it. But what I didn't clean was the mat. Yeah. Yep, that's pretty nasty. What do you think? Now I've already cleaned the trash out of this side. And this side. This thing is utterly disgusting. Take a look at the deck lid. Yeah, she's been sitting outside for quite a while. Let's see how well I can get this thing cleaned up, because this one's going to be fun. So if you enjoy the video, you know what to do. I don't know about you, but I haven't seen a cassette tape in a very, very long time. Nor a video cassette tape. Well, Blockbuster didn't get their movie back. For this car, I'm doing something a little out of the norm. Normally, I wouldn't vacuum it first or de-trash it. I would do that after I wash it. But there's so much crap in here, and I want to try to get as much smell out as I can so I can stop using that mask. But this is what I'm dealing with. I don't know if there was 1, 2, 30, 100 mice, but look at all these mice droppings in here. Look at that seat. That is disgusting. I mean, it's everywhere, all over the back of the floor, back of the seats. Oh yeah, there's mold all over the place too. So before I get to washing it, spraying out all the jams and all that stuff, I'm gonna vacuum it. She's all vacuumed out. There is one issue though. Like I said earlier, there was mice. How many, I don't know, but they destroyed the interior of this car. Let me show you. Now don't get me wrong, it was inevitable that with all that stuff in this car, they chewed through some things, right? But there was so much trash and bags and cans of whatever that you really couldn't tell. But look at all the holes. And that's just the front seat. Let me take you to the back. Look at the carpet. Hole, hole, hole. I think they made little tunnels going throughout the whole entire car. They ate most of the seat off. Got another hole there. Another hole there. A couple holes over there. A bunch of holes on the driver's floor. I wish you could smell through the phone because it literally smells what it looks like. I reached out to the client. After seeing all this, I got to make sure that they want to keep going. And they do. They just want to sell the car. That's all they want to do. It's only a $2,500 car. So to them, it's worth moving forward. And I'm glad because I need the work. It's kind of tough out here in the wintertime for a detail shop. And being that I've only been open for 2 months, it's tough. So I can officially say I am finally a sponsor of a video. And it is my own. So if you're local, Jason from 717 Garage here. Did you know that the average adult spends up to an hour in their vehicle per day and up to 11 hours in a week? That means in a month, you're in your vehicle for almost 2 full days looking like this. If you spend that much time in your vehicle, wouldn't you rather it look like this? Here at 717 Garage, we have over 20 plus years of automotive detailing experience, and we want your car to go from this to this.
Whether you have an old car, a newer car, or even a futuristic car, we'll take care of you. So if you're tired of driving around in a dirty, smelly vehicle, scan the QR code on your screen today and schedule an appointment. There will also be a link in the description, so if you're looking for a wash, a wash back, a wax, a ceramic wax, I'm gonna start doing ceramic coating as well, an interior, a full detail, paint correction. I'm even starting to install some aftermarket parts. So some of you guys who getting some aftermarket parts and you need them installed and you're local or you want to come to me, schedule an appointment. Link is also in the description. Let's get to washing this bad boy because this thing is gonna take a minute. She is sprayed off, but as you can tell, there is still some on there it's deep in there. So I still need to get that out. So what I'm gonna use is some simple green. I got a little bit left in that can. I'm just gonna use what's left in it. I'm just gonna spray it all over the entire car and then mitt it. Future Miller here. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video because I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you guys to give me a rating on 1 through 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, on how you think I did it with this car. Because I'm really curious. Back to the video. Now that the outside's cleaned, I need to move it from here to here. The time I have dreaded has come. It's now time to do the interior. This is gonna take a while. The funny part is though, is I'm gonna spend most of the time outside of the car doing the interior because I'm gonna take the seats out and the carpet. Everything else will stay. That way I can leave all the doors shut and work on it outside of the car. That way the whole shop doesn't smell because obviously, I've said it before, it's probably in the thumbnail, this thing stinks. First thing on the agenda, I need to get some tools because I'm gonna remove the front seats and then I'll work my way to the back. I need to apologize to you guys because I made one of the biggest mistakes on YouTube that you can make. I had the GoPro on my head, shooting all this footage, and I don't know what happened. It either got corrupted or something happened to the GoPro, but I lost a lot. And I mean a lot of footage. So let me show you where I'm at now. The mistake was I didn't go back and look at the footage. I just kind of assumed it recorded. And that was the only camera I was using was the GoPro because this interior smelled so bad. I didn't want to leave the doors open. So I took all the seats out, the carpet, a good bit of the trim. I gutted the entire trunk, took the wheel out, cleaned it too, vacuumed everything up, wiped everything down. It's looking pretty good now. I could not get the center console to come unplugged for some reason, and I didn't want to break anything, and I figured, you know what? I didn't really need to remove it, so I left it in the car and was able to clean the entire thing. And yes, the whole interior is now cleaned. Here is the backing to the back seat, looking really good. Here is the carpet that is looking 99 times better than it did. There are a few other spots still there that I got to get. Here are the 2 quarter panel mats for the trunk, the bottom of the back seat in the rear, the trunk mat, and then the 2 seats. Now your next question is probably, Miller, how did you clean them? Well, it was actually pretty easy, really. So what I did was I took that canister of Simple Green and I covered the seats and all the carpets in Simple Green. Then I actually took the pressure washer and hosed them completely down twice. Then I grabbed myself a couple cans of Tough Stuff, completely covered the seats, completely covered the carpets, let it sit for about 20 minutes, then I hosed it off one more time. And this is the result. And like I said earlier, I got a couple more spots I got to hit with the Tough Stuff. And this is not a sponsored video, but Tough Stuff, if you see this and you want to sponsor me, I use a lot of your stuff, and I would really appreciate a sponsor. That'd be great. All I need to do is let this finish drying, probably another hour or so. It should be done. But while I'm waiting for that, I have some other work I need to do. I need to work on this escape, which you're not going to see that. I just got something to do in the meantime while it's drying. I just got word that this car has to be done within the next 4.5 hours. I have no time to waste, so it's going to be a lot of, it kind of figures, right? That's just how this whole video has been going. So with the snap of the fingers, the carpet is in, the center console's in, all the trim is back on. Now it's time to do the back seat. Back seat is in. Now it is time to get this passenger seat into the car. And there it is. It is in the car. Time for the driver's seat. That is hooked up and bolted down. Now it's off to the trunk where I got to install all the trunk matting. That is all done. Now it is time to do the windows. The windows are done. The tires are shined. And this thing turned out a lot better than I thought it would. It's a night and day difference. When it came to me, the exterior was covered in mud. The interior was full of mouse turds, little baby cockroaches, which you guys didn't get to see because the footage got corrupted and I wasn't able to use it, and just crap and trash everywhere. But I need you guys to do me a favor, go to the comments section and give me a rating, 1 through 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and let me know how you think I did. Personally, I'm gonna give myself a 7.5. Just because it didn't turn out nearly as good as I was hoping for. Now I understand the seats and the carpet all need replaced, and that kind of is what it is. But I still think I could have did a better job. Give it a little bit more time, I could have did a much better job. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos just like this, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to give me that rating, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do, and I will see you in the next one.